Kenya's aviation sector today received a boost with the board of the African Development Bank approving finance for the construction of an interim terminal at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. This on the back of Kenya's Airways announcing that it will beef up its fleet with the Boeing 777-300ER aircraft to strengthen its long-haul capability. Joining us in our Nairobi studio is HILARY KIOKO. HILARY is the Director General of the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority. HILARY, thank you so much for making the time to join us. The AFDB, is this a signal of confidence in the aviation industry in East Africa?
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk. I want to mention that Nairobi is the home of Kenya Airways, and Kenya Airways has in the past few years had an aggressive development of increasing the fleet and also increasing its reach around the world. And therefore, I am glad that this move by Kenya Airways to develop and reach every city in Africa, this is what is the basis for the growing hub at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. And this again requires the development of facilities within the airport and also increased facilitation for the flying public.
Of course, behind this really positive story, there is a bit of a grey cloud that does hang, and this is brought on by the fire that we saw in August. How is Nairobi in particular working towards ensuring that the security concerns of air passengers have been laid to rest?
First of all, the fire was caused by not by a security-related issue, but it was actually an electrical fault. But again, a fire having occurred, certainly it disrupted the operations of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport for some hours. But we were able to pick up within the day and resume flights, initially in temporarily facilities, which involved relocating the domestic terminal to another area and bringing in other facilities in terms of standage. And this was quickly replaced by making refurbishments of another facility which was essentially meant to be a vehicle parking area. This is a facility now which is being used as a arrivals terminal to replace the terminal that we lost in the fire incident. Going forward, the airport authority is quickly investing in new terminals, refurbishing the existing terminals, but more so by the end of this year, we'll be able to have ready Terminal 4, which was at an advanced stage of preparation. And going forward, we are looking forward to have another temporary terminal in a year or two, which will again take over from the temporary arrangements that we are having for arrivals, and then proceed in the near future with a green terminal. This green terminal plus the refurbishments that will be done to the existing terminals will have a capacity of 40 million passengers per annum. This will increase and concretize the base and hub in Nairobi to be able to cater for aviation, the hub and spoke facility for the rest of Africa. And indeed, Kenya is is working around the clock to reach all the cities in Africa.
Hilary,
yes.
If I may just interject there, you speak about refurbishments and building of new terminals. Can you give us an indication of where exactly we're going to see the expansion in terms of routes, and which African cities are we going to start seeing Kenya Airways fly into that it has previously not been present in?
I think every city, I've been meeting my counterparts, the Director Generals of Civil Aviation in Africa. Every city in Africa desires that Kenya is able to reach them. I know very soon we shall be reaching Windhoek. Very soon we shall be reaching, there are discussions to reach other cities apart from Lagos in Nigeria. And we have many requests from various cities in Africa that Kenya Airways should reach them. The only challenge which has been there is the availability of aircrafts for expansion for Kenya Airways. However, this they are doing very well. Like you mentioned in the beginning of the program, tomorrow afternoon we shall be receiving 777-300ER, which will be flying direct from US to Nairobi. This is what we will be seeing, being able to give us the capacity to expand to literally all the cities in Africa.